Hey guys, I'm in my room, so I can't use something for to make a video, but sorry it take too long because someone is using it. So we up to chapter 7 the for for 26 story treehouse. So I'm not gonna do a room tour because I'm using a laptop. So here we go. So once upon a time there was a little girl who loved animals, and she didn't just love them, she could also understand them, and they could understand her. So as a little girl, love animals like me. We spent spare moments of her time with animals and help them wherever possible. But what the little girl wanted more than anything was a pet of her very own, and even thought her parents were really rich and could have afforded to buy her millions of pets. They wouldn't let her have even one, not even an ant. Can I have a pet cat? Cats are annoying. Can I have a pet dog? Dogs are noisy. Can I have a pet guinea pig? Too smelly. What about a pet crab? Too pinchy. So a lot of people were judging the animals. The only thing her parents were interested in was having parties and their fancy friends on board their literally super yacht. So that's the yacht. And then a lot of the parents' friends. One day, a little girl was on the deck with her parents' yacht, and she saw an enormous fish that was creamy, while its large greenish bluish vein all over its body, uh, all the body, and smells like moldy old cheese. The little girl, who knew everything there was to know about animals, recognized it all once as the legendary gorgonzola, the greatest and most disgusting fish in the ocean. It it stanks like a skinky cheese with a name after a swarm around the world, even everything in its path. As the little girl watched in horror, the swarm closer and closer and closer. So Jill is sitting at the edge of the yard, but the fish, Gorgonzola, was going after her. Okay, a little girl called to her parents to warn them, but they were purring too loud to hear her. She leaned over the rail to ask Gorgonzola to please not eat her and parents' yacht, but she leaned over too far, lost her balance, and fell into the water. For a moment, She feared that she would become Godzilla's next meal, but she was so small that Godzilla didn't even notice her. The girl cried out for help, but her voice could not be heard above the clean champagne glass and laughter of the guests about the yacht. So the little girl was Jill, but she fallen to the river. She she just bobbed helpless in the water and watched her parents' silver yacht perched by Gorgonzola vanish into the distance. The little girl was wondering what do you do next when the iceberg floated by. She climbed into it and was astonished to find the tiny kitten sitting at the top. She picked up the kitten and hugged it. She never felt such soft, silky fur. I'm gonna call you Silky, she said. So that's a cat right there. So he named Silky, and Yak went too far. You know. I'm not sure how many pages left, but we're getting there. I hear that? Like the name of your cat, says Terry. That because it is my cat, says Jill. That's how Silky and I met. This is my story, remember? Oh yeah, says Terry. I got her caught up, I forgot. But why was Silky floating in an iceberg in the middle of the ocean? I say. Unfortunately, thousands of unwanted kittens are abandoned on iceberg and every year, says Jill. Tear in her eyes, and not just kittens, it happens to a lot of other animals too. Just listen to the rest of my story and you see. That's right. And Silky and I floated on the iceberg. We rescued 2 dogs, a goat, oof, 3 horses, 4 goldfish, 1 cow, 6 rabbits. That's a lot of animals. 2 guinea pigs, 1 camel, and a donkey. With all those animals on the board, the iceberg is getting very crowded and very warm, and the warmer it got, the more the iceberg melt. So we already got that. And there's a lot of thousands, many animals get there. That's a lot of animals. Imagine you have a lot of pets inside your homes. Very, very difficult to look after. Until finally it was no bigger than an ice block. Wow, that's very small. Imagine you hurt your back. What happened to then? What happened then? Says Terry. Did you all drown? No, we didn't drown, says Jill. We saw a ship. That was really crazy. Thank goodness, says Terry. Yeah, that's what we thought at first, says Jill. But it turns out a pirate ship, and that's how I and all the animals came to captured by a terrifying, horrible, hideous pirate, Captain Woodhead. I hate pirates, says Jill. Me too, says Jill. And me, I say. Alright, we have to chapter 8, so make sure that hope you like this one, and let me know in the comments below what is your favorite part in chapter 7. So make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out. I'm Aaron Chung, be brave. Ooh, stay wild. We'll see you on the next adventure.